It's been a few weeks since I got laid off, and I told you the story here of how it all happened. I've shared advice on what to do when you get laid off. That is on the day it happens, and after, on the day when the news is brought to you, and after. If you missed those videos, you can go back to them after watching this one. But now that it's been a few weeks, I just want to give you an update of how it's been going because most of you have been asking, Richie, how has life been? Um, Honestly, some parts have been better. Some parts have been better than I imagined. Other parts also have been much harder. So I'm breaking this video into four parts. The first part will be what I don't miss. The next will be what I love. The third part will be the reality on the ground. And then the final part, what I am learning. So let's go straight into it. Now, what I don't miss. Um, Sunday evening anxiety. First, I used to get very anxious on Sundays. Like my heart will be beating on Sunday evenings when I think about work and ironing for work and even waking up early the next morning. That's Monday morning, right? I'd come to dislike Sunday evenings, Sunday evening outings. I wouldn't do if friends invites me. Even my wife would say, "Well, let's go for this event," and it's happening on Sunday night, Sunday evening. All I think about is that what time are we coming back, and that is work the next day. I've already been to church for a couple of hours already that day, so I would like to rest. But that I don't miss anymore because just last Sunday, we had an event at another church in the evening. I'm part of the choir of my church, right? And we were invited to an event at another church. And then I wasn't thinking about the next morning. I wasn't thinking about the time the program would close. Like I was just there. And then I was shocked after that. Wow, it's a Sunday evening. Why didn't I care about the next morning? Why didn't I feel anxious? Why was my heart not beating anymore? Because I wasn't thinking about the next day, honestly. So that is one thing that I don't miss at all. The next would be Monday morning traffic, or any morning traffic for that matter. I'm in Accra, Ghana, and for a normal work day, if you have to commute to your office, you would need to wake up earlier, about an hour, not an hour, more than an hour, about 2 or more hours earlier in the morning to be able to make it to work on time. And with even that, there is the traffic situation that you need to face. And I don't miss that at all. It's been something that um, one of the challenges that I hated about having to wake up and go to work every morning. Also, I don't miss meetings that could have been emails because sometimes when you're in an office environment, people call you for meetings all the time when really some of those meetings could have just been emails sent to you and then the info passed to you. So I don't miss that at all. The next thing I don't miss is waiting for annual leave. When you're in the system, when you're working a 9 to 5, you're almost always waiting for your leave days to come so that you can have some time off and then go do things that you want to do, right? So that is one thing I don't miss. Now I don't have to be thinking about, oh, my annual leave is coming in the next 21 days. And even that, you'd be thinking, there are some companies where you'd think, would it be approved for me this time? I don't miss that at all. Asking for permission to travel. When I had my 9 to 5, there are days where things come up, right? Things come up, and you'd want to go somewhere, maybe a family emergency that demands that you travel, or even an event that you need to travel for or you want to travel for. You now need to find excuses to make and write, seeking permission from another adult for your time as an adult. Uh, I don't miss that at all. I don't miss that at all. And I also don't miss leaving for Friday. Most of us in our 9 to 5s are just, we can't wait for Friday to come, right? We can't wait for Friday to come so that we close our laptops at work and then come home. And always looking ahead for the weekends. We're always looking ahead to have our weekends. Meanwhile, the weekends are always short because on Saturdays you are too tired that you sleep it off, or sometimes you need some. There are some important engagements you push all engagements outside of work to your Saturdays, and then you get tired the more. Then Sunday comes, you go to church or you have any meeting you want to have, and then Monday again. So I don't miss living for Fridays anymore, waiting for the weekends anymore. Now, what I love about being laid off is that I wake up naturally. I like the fact that I'm not um, I'm not listening to any alarm to wake me up on Monday mornings or any weekday mornings, right? I'm not dreading the alarm sound. I wake up anytime I want to wake up. And that's one thing I really love about this whole period that I'm in. I sleep at any time I want to sleep and wake up at any time, because when you are doing your 9 to 5, you train yourself to sleep at a certain time so that, because you'd have to wake up and go to work early the next morning. But now that is not an issue for me at all. So that's one thing I love. I also love the fact that I own my time. My time is mine. I choose to do whatever I want to do with my time on any day. So I decide what today looks like, what a day would look like. I plan what my day will look like. I like that I have that control and not going to work the office every morning and sitting behind the computer. I also love the fact that I'm building things that belong to me. For instance, this YouTube channel is mine. So once, as I work on it, as it grows, whatever comes out of it is mine. So I really love that. I'm also building my kinky business on the side, which I do on Sundays. Then I have a second YouTube channel, which is actually my first, which is Dapper App. I now have more time to work on that too. That involves a lot of editing. So um, I really like that I'm building things that belong to me, and also that I can spend more time with family. Yes, as I said earlier, I'm married, so I can spend more time with my wife, The other day I was helping her. She makes she makes clothes and bags. You can check her out. Anastasia Trends, Anastasia Finn on YouTube, right? The other day I was helping her shoot some videos of some products she had completed that she would post on her socials. So I go out as it stands now. I'm at my grandma's place. I can spend time with family and friends. I love that as well about being laid off. Now, I won't stand here to say that it's been all rosy, it's been all milk and honey. There is also the reality, and I want to keep it real with you. I want to keep it 100 with all of you here. So, the reality is that there's no salary coming in at the end of the month. So, I was laid off in June, right? And that was the last salary I received. We are in July now, and so there is no expectation of having a paycheck at the end of the month. That is the reality. There is also no certainty. I'm not certain that, okay, this month, this is coming in, I'm going to use it for this and that. No, you don't have that certainty to make those plans. So, and there are no guarantees of how much you can make in the month, right? So, you don't have an employer, although I'm sending in some applications here and there while I'm building my things on the side. Nothing has materialized yet, so I still don't have an employer. Um, Another reality is that no one tells you what to do. Okay, no one tells you what to do. You are trying to figure out life by yourself. You're trying to figure out, make things work for you. So that is another reality on the ground. Like I said, no guaranteed income. So my kinky business is only on Sundays for now. I'm thinking of ways to make it a recurring source of income every day, but I don't have it all figured out yet. So at this point, it's just on Sundays. You make a little over 200 CDs every weekend. Um, some days it's scary. Some days are scary because here you are as a man without any guaranteed source of income. So it makes you think a lot. You begin questioning yourself about life, whether you are a loser, whether you know this is it. Is this what life has in store for you? You know, you want to make it by all means. And so this time of having nothing guaranteed is like a period where you question yourself a lot, and then you become responsible for everything in your life. Like now, I don't have anyone to blame if I don't have money because I'm not working for anyone. So it's not like my salary has delayed or anything. I have only me and myself to blame if things don't work out. You get what I mean? So these are some of the realities on the ground. So, what am I learning from all this? What is all of this teaching me? All this period is teaching me that freedom isn't free like we think, right? Freedom comes at a fee. When you're in a 9 to 5, yes, it's all the bad sides to it and everything. I think we dwell more on wanting our freedom, which is good. Like I said, I love all the things I listed that I loved, right? I love about this period. I really do. And sometimes I'm afraid of getting another job, which will not give me this freedom that I am currently enjoying. I'm scared of getting a job that will not allow me to maybe work remotely. So freedom comes at a fee. It isn't free like we think. It costs you certainty, it costs you comfort, it costs you predictability, right? But maybe that's a price worth paying to become who you are meant to be. I'm still scared sometimes. I still don't know exactly what the future looks like. I'm still building. I know some months may be difficult, but for the first time in a long time, I feel like I'm building my own dream instead of someone else's. Maybe I'll succeed, maybe I'll fail. Nah, in fact, slash that. By all means, I must succeed. And to do so, all I need to do is to try, which is what I am doing. So, if this video resonates with you in any way, like, subscribe to the channel, and share, um, even as we build a community of people who are doers, people who are navigating life through their 30s or 40s, people who refuse to let life win, people who want to build futures they are proud of. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.